Hey guys, Aaron here, Functional Aesthetics EC, coming at you with yet another video on how you can improve your posture. Yeah, I know I've been on quite a roll with all the postural videos and everything like that. However, if I have anything that's going to improve your health, your function, and relieve you of chronic pains, I definitely want to share it. Plus, I'm always coming up with ideas in my own life as I'm going through different exercise programs and things like that. As you might have known, I injured my shoulder about a year ago. Been working slowly through that. The progress has been pretty slow, but over the last couple of months, I've actually been able to do a lot more pressing exercises and things of that nature. Which, coming back to them after working a lot on improving my posture, working on other areas that I wasn't working on quite as much before, I've actually been able to make more gains, which actually made me come to a theory on how frequently you should train different muscle groups for optimal results. Personally, I find that doing a little bit less frequency than I had been doing is helping me get stronger. And what I mean by this is a lot of times when you're doing pressing exercises, curling, lat pull downs, things of that nature, overhead presses, all these muscles help you to internally rotate the shoulders. So prior to going on and doing another exercise, going and doing more workouts like that, you should wait until, through mobility exercises and things like that, you've restored proper alignment and mobility in the shoulders, and then hit them again. And I've actually found that works way better. I'm able to hit the muscles a lot harder, which means that they're completely recovered from the last session. Now, some people, depending on how much time you have to train, if you're at a very high level of fitness, you might recover a lot faster. But as a general rule, but for anybody actually, wait until you've restored complete mobility in the shoulder joint before moving on and hitting those muscles again. Now, in light of that, I'm going to show you an exercise that I kind of came up with to help you improve that thoracic mobility and to strengthen those muscles as well. So we're going to get into that here real quick. Improvised coat rack. All right, so the first thing you want to do, I'm going to stand to the side here, and you want to focus on improving that scapulohumeral rhythm by completely abducting the arms all the way up to the sides in a neutral hand position. So you want to first roll the shoulders down and back, externally rotate, and ideally you want your hips in a neutral pelvic alignment, right? About flat here, not like this. So ideally that's the position you want. However, if you really have some mobility issues going on, don't worry about what position your pelvis is in. First, worry about getting the shoulders and the scapula in the proper alignment, like something like this, right? So I'm really arching my back to get in this position, but it's really helped me externally rotate, right? So rolling down and back, breathing in. The breathing will also help you get more mobility as well. So rolling down and back, breathing in, and then after you're in this position, try to keep your elbows locked out, keep your hands in that upright position, then rotate the pelvis under. And if you do have mobility issues, you'll really feel a really strong contraction up between the shoulder blades, down to the upper or lower middle back, upper lower back region. So I've shown that in some of my other videos. What I want to show you today is another exercise where you can actually almost go like you're going to go diving and bring your arms over your head like that. Now, ideally we want to be over at about 90 degrees of hip flexion to do this. But, like for example, going back to the point I said, regain complete mobility before you go and train those internal rotators again. So today I did a lot of bench pressing, shoulder presses, and the previous day I've been doing some biceps curls and things like that. So my mobility has suffered a little bit just due to the fact that I was doing a little bit heavier weights and things like that, which actually felt awesome. My shoulder and tie-in muscle in my pecs here wasn't bothering me hardly at all, which hasn't happened in, this is the first time that this happened, so I'm really optimistic that I might be on my way to a full recovery and start to be able to, again, increase my strength. So, how we're going to do this though, is rolling down the back, come up over your head, and then just like similar to if you're doing bench presses or negatives, you know, you have a spotter, and so say you can't, you're kind of stuck and you want to get over that hump, so you do negatives, right? So we're going to do negatives of this exercise rather than trying to get in that position from the full position. So, down and back, arms up, we're going to lean forward, try to keep the knees locked out as you do this, keep those arms up. Pause for a second there, you know, until you start to feel like you're starting to give. Drop the arms down, shake it out a little bit. Breathe in, and then go forward again. Now, as you get better and better and you get more and more mobility, you can then start to hinge at the hip a little bit first before you bring your arms up. And that's going to increase the amount of activation of the lower trapezius, as well as the rotators of your scapula there. So as you get more and more mobile and increase the strength of those muscles, you can do the complete movement lower and lower. And today I think that's about as low as I can go with that. Ideally you'd want to be parallel. So I might do another video a couple weeks from now and see where my mobility is with that. So anyway, thank you all for watching the video. Give that exercise a try. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You know, maybe even try it for a couple of weeks, then come back, give me a comment. If you like the video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you'd like to see more content like this on how to improve your mobility, how to improve your overall function and health long term, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Functional Aesthetics EC, and we'll see you all next time for more health and fitness related information. Thanks guys for watching. We'll see you all next time.